Just because the old man didn't approve of his 13-year-old future son-in-law, he devised a brutal test to scare him off. But when he took the first swing himself, the axe barely made it 3 inches in. Hearing this, the old man scoffed with disdain, but still handed the axe to Jack. What he didn't know was that Jack didn't need the axe at all. Jack simply closed his eyes and held his breath, focusing. With the flick of his pinky, his blade sliced the cow bone clean in half. Seeing this, the old man felt utterly humiliated, and stormed off without a word. But when he returned to the inn, he found his daughter being assaulted by bandits. He rushed in without hesitation to save her, only to have a knife pressed against his throat. He pleaded for his daughter's life, but the lust-driven bandit ignored him and continued his assault, freezing the bandit in his tracks. But when he turned to see the source of the voice, it turned out to be just a kid. He stepped forward, and Jack, terrified by the bandit's aura, almost froze.
她是我媳妇儿。你狗熊，艳福不浅呐。
But just as the bandit was about to strike, Jack suddenly drew his sword. Before the bandit could even react, the fight was over. Even Jack himself couldn't believe it. With a mere flick, he sent the gang's second-in-command straight to the underworld, but they had just crossed someone they should never have messed with. In less than 3 days, the gang leader himself would come for revenge, and when that happened, no one in Shuangqi town would survive. Thinking of this, the old man quickly betrothed his daughter to Jack that night, and planned to send them away before it was too late. But the villagers stopped them. They knew too well how ruthless the gang leader was. If Jack disappeared, the whole town would pay the price. The old man put his own head on the line as collateral, and only then did Jack leave the town. But not even half a day later, Jack returned. He couldn't abandon his wife and father-in-law, even though he wasn't sure he could beat the gang leader. His courage won everyone's respect. Soon, the third day arrived. As expected, the gang leader showed up at Shuangqi town with a squad of men. The villagers all shut their doors and hid. Only Jack remained outside, waiting. Knowing his son-in-law was no match for the leader, the old man stepped forward with his blade. He declared he was the one who killed the second-in-command, and told the leader to take his revenge on him instead. But before he could even get close, he was instantly sent to the afterlife. The gang leader now realized this wasn't just any kid. The villagers who tried to reason with him were also killed without mercy. Then a drunk wandered into the scene, poured his wine over Jack's head as a blessing, and boldly walked toward the gang leader. But before he could even finish 2 sentences, he too was cut down. Watching this, Jack was scared out of his mind, but still stood face to face with the gang leader. Seeing his wife running in with a blade, he knew if he didn't act now, she would die. So he focused all his energy. In a single blink, the gang leader was defeated and sent packing to the great beyond. The rest of the bandits, stunned, ran off in terror. From that day on, Jack and his bride wandered the land, living a wild and shamelessly happy life together.